Hi, this is Dr. Jewel Williams here with a Midnight Madness. I haven't done one in a little bit, but what is a Midnight Madness? These are my show where I am featuring limited quantity items. Sometimes I feature them when they're one or two within a regular show, but I will generally dedicate a full show to the limited quantity items. And so here we are with our Midnight Madness show. If you've never ordered with me before, please follow the instructions in the description box, and it'll tell you exactly how to order. Also in the description box is a link or information on how to take advantage of February's gifts that I'm giving. It's called Sweet Success. If you are not receiving my email notifications, that means you're not part of my email distribution. And the way that you get your 2 pieces of free jewelry while quantities last is that you have to first sign up. If you already are on my email list, you could just write Sweet Success in the comments, and I will make sure to put that in your cart. You just are responsible for shipping, and the invoices all go out Thursday or Friday. And you have 2 days to pay. Additionally, you only have to claim once. So if you've claimed on any of the original posts, you don't have to come back and claim again because they've already got you. All right, let's get going. And this is not about, I would appreciate it if you spread the love, but this is not about a drawing. This is every person gets up 2 pieces once they sign up or are part of my email distribution. You just have to claim those pieces. All right. I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, you can inbox me. All right. Look at this beauty. So I love the necklaces that have the sayings like blessed, grateful. I showed the blessed one, but here I have them together because I want to show you how you can stack them up. So you see, it says grateful, joy. This says blessed, and the earrings say blessed. So let's pull them down and show them to you individually. All right, let me move this one out of the way first. Come on, girl. All right, so this first one is the joy necklace. And you can see she's at her maximum length. Comes with a petite pair of earrings. This is number 6957. And so this is joy. And the joy is quite big. You know what? That's a whole prophetic word out of there. You know, let your joy be big in this season. Amen? All right, okay. All right, let me keep going. So this next one is 6740. This is the grateful. You've got a little bit more length, but I choked it up because I wanted to stack them. And so you see that one says grateful. So that is number 6740. The first one was 6957. So that's the grateful. And then I have this blessed bracelet. This is number 1484. You have the, it's a little bit more extender. It's kind of tucked in there. But I love the gems around it. And then you have the blessed inside of the heart. And then we partnered it with the blessed earrings, which are 2700. And they say blessed. And they have that, it's in the same cursive that is here, but it's all blinged out. So again, those are number 2700. Now, both of the necklaces, I may have 1, 2 maximum, and I have a few of the earrings and bracelets. All right. This beauty, I only have 2 left of this beautiful heart. I love the bow inside of that. And then you have this kind of like double linked chain. So this is number 6888. Comes with a pair of petite earrings. It is at its full length, so you can see it. And then it drops down. And I love that kind of almost has a marble look. But then you can see like a little glitter or little flecks of gold in there. And then it has that beautiful bow with the gems. Now I partnered this with number 1530. I love these gold earrings. These are blockbusters. If you notice, you've got the bling on the inside, the bling on the outside. So that's a nice pair. And then I like it because it also reminds me of this bracelet. This is number 1444. Expandable bracelet. Very, very nice set. Super cute. So I only have 2 of those. This necklace is a one and done. I only have one. This is number 6947. You've got the extender there. Let me see. All right, sorry. So again, this is number 6947. You've got a little bit of extender. If you notice, it's that dark stones for the earrings. I love the chain, the link, and then it's that little tassel in the front. So you have the silver heart, but if you notice on the tip of the star, excuse me, you have those dark stones. So what I did is I partnered it with this beauty, number 2702, which is these stars, but all of the stones have that dark tint already in it. So you pick it up on the tip of this star, but these already come. So I only have 3 left of these earrings and 1 of the necklace. And then I partnered it with number 912 because I pulled this silver in, and that is also a one and done. All right, moving on to the next beauty. I have 2 of this necklace. Now I've got several things that I'm going to show you. So let me just do it like this. So I'm going to show it to you in pieces. So first of all, let's look at the necklace. If you know, there's this, it's a matte finish to the beading. So the beading isn't glossy, but it's a matte finish. It almost looks like clusters, like a cluster of pearls, a beading. So it has that clustered feel. You have a little bit of the gold accent here. Then it's the gold chain. Now the gold chain actually is a little bit of a frosted look. And then you have those matching earrings. This is number 6747. 6747 is the necklace. Now, what I did was I partnered with a few things. So to stay along with the gold, we partnered it with number 2478. Really nice, gives you that real classy look. So that's number 2478. Now, I'm going to also show you, if you kind of want to make her a little funky, we partnered her with number 2695, which is that black and gold, but then you got a little bit of an animal print. So this, it takes it from real classic to kind of a more modern, fun and playful set. And I love that piece. So this is number 2695. Now, what I also want to tell you is don't be uncomfortable with mixing like silver and gold. Let me explain why, because I do it all the time and people can't tell. So what I mean by that is, for example, this earring, while these are silver, that's not the majority of what you're going to notice. You're going to notice more of the body of the earring. Now, why I like this is because here it has that metallic beading here, which will kind of pick up or complement the gold, and then you've got the black and then a little bit of touch of color. So really what you're noticing is not this part of the earring, but the body. And so this earring is number 2692. Super cute. Here's another one that is silver, but you only see the black. So the silver part is the back part of it. But 2045, I love this because it gives you that matte finish like you see in the beading, and it gives you that kind of funky shape. Now, what I also did with this is I partnered this ring number 996 because these two are similar in terms of shape. This reminds me of a hat shape. This kind of has that hat shape. So that's number 996 on the earring, the ring. 2045 is that earring. So just some different options that you can partner with this necklace. And again, I only have 2 of these, and that is 6747. All right, this is a one and done. Same thing with this beauty. I've got some things that are similar, so let me get back so you can see what all of the pieces, but now let me just break them down individually. All right, so first let us look at the necklace. This is number 6918. Comes with a little petite blue earring, the silver, and then you have that peacock feather, and it's like it's touching. So you've got that blue and you've got the green. And then I love even that shape of the green in here. It's got different shades of versions of the green that it almost picks up a little orange depending on, like you get a little bit of the yellow. If you notice, just in shifting that, you get a little yellow, green, little even some more of the blue inside of that inner one, right? And what's cool, because like when I put it down, you see more of the blue. When you flex it, that blue that looks solid blue takes on some other colors. So again, this is number 6918. That is a one and done, as well as these earrings. These are number 2475. They are a one and done. I love this as well. It's a peacock feather. You have all of the same complementary colors in the feathers of the earring that you do in the necklace. Now, I also partnered it with number 907. This ring, now I do have, I think, 2 of the rings. Now, this ring has a little more of the pink in it, but that's okay. It's still, what we're complementing is the peacock feather and the basic blue. So that dark blue is in all of them. And so just this little touch of color here that's different, it's okay. So that's number 907. But what I did is I gave you 2 options on bracelets. This bracelet is number 1573. Now, I partnered it here because I love that it's got a lot of the similar colors of the blue and green. It's got a little bit of the darker green, but just depending on the same thing, you pick up just some flexes of some brighter colors. So it's mainly blue and green. And this is one of those that opens like that, a hinged. I also partnered it with number 1583, this blue acrylic bracelet. Now, this is actually my favorite pairing. Look at that. Look at the detailing in that acrylic. Super, super cute. So again, that is number 1583. And let me just sit her next to it. So you'll see here with this piece, we're bringing out the blue. So those are all cute option. Again, the earrings and the necklace are one and done. That's $69.18 on the necklace, $24.75 on the earring. All right, this beauty, I've shown her a few times and she's gone real quick. So she has made it to the Midnight Madness show. I only have 2 left of this one. This is number 6875. She's got some extenders, so you can make her a lot longer if you want to. She's kind of choked up right now. I love the earrings. They have that iridescent tint. So even with this is one of those that you can pair. Now, I pair it green, mostly green here, but you can partner it with the oil spill. I did show this with the oil spill, especially when we came out with that really beautiful ring that was the big flower ring that was that kind of purple. So today I'm showing it more with the green, but you can see you've got that oil spill touches of color. So I partnered it with number 269. It's got the beautiful, it's a post earring, but you got the big green stones, but it's got that green and blue flecks, as you also get that green and blue flecks in that stone. I also partnered it with this beauty, number 2683, this cute little heart, especially for those you have a second hole in your ear and you want something to kind of go along with it. This is a cute little hinged earring. Or if you just don't like big earrings, this is another cutie that'll go with this. This is number 2683. And then I partnered it with this ring, number 732. I love this flower ring. And we complement it because we've got the kind of a flower motif at the top of this, even though that's a heart. But I love this kind of fun burst of a flower ring. That's number 732. And remember, our rings go from size 7 up to a size 11 because they have that expandable back. Now, this is actually, both of these are one and done, but it's 2 separate bracelets. So 1541 is the first 4, that top 4 pieces. I love that you get that prismatic coloring in these stones like you get here. So some have that iridescent, a little bit of that oil spill look. And then some are just, you can see the different colors. And then that bottom one is 1520. This is the little smaller all green shimmer. Now, because they're not separated. I couldn't do it, but like I would intermix these to give me that more stacked look, or you could wear it just like that. And so this little cutie goes really well with that. So again, 68, not 67, 68.75 is the necklace. I believe I have two of those. 269 is the earring. 732 is that earring. This one is 26.83. And then both of these bracelets are one and done. 15.41 for the top and 15.20 for the bottom. All right, moving on to this next beauty. Oops. Stuff falling off the table. All right, because I got to move my ring holder with me as I go. So this beautiful set here, really cute together. So this says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, Luke 10:27. And then it says, with all my heart on the other side. And so you've got these cute little hearts and charms, the little black flower, the little link, and then entwined in the bottom half is like that faux leather. You've got the kind of distressed beading there. Now this comes with a nice pair of earrings. This is number 6846. You've got the long extender, so you can make her longer. But I also partnered her with number 2360, which are these slanted heart earrings. They're post earrings to pick up the heart here. And then this is the perfectly matched bracelet, number 1568. And you've got some extenders, so you can make it longer. But look at that. It is perfectly matched the necklace. These came out towards the end of last year. I grabbed some because they were a limited quantity, and this is a blockbuster piece. And so just to have that matching bracelet is perfect. And then I partnered it with number, 938. Come on, stop falling off the table. 938. I love the shape on that and just the design in that. And I just thought that would be a nice little option if you wanted to wear that together. All right, let's move to this back row. Now this, it also is a one and done. This is number 6886. You've got some extender. You can make her long. Comes with a petite pair of earrings. Drops down, and then you have this beautiful angel wings touching. Touching and agreeing. That's what I always see when I think of the angel wings, touching. And then you've got the little stones right at the top part of the wings. I partnered it with number 534, which is a blockbuster earring with the jewels in there that kind of look like cracked glass. And then I have a couple of other beauties that I partnered with this. So number 2458 is a one and done. It is the angel wing pin. So you can pin that on your jacket, your sweater, your coat, scarf, whatever. So that's number 2458. And then the bracelet, this is number 1594. Now I do have a couple of the bracelets, which this is also neat because you can even partner. So stack them, so you can do more than one. You can do a couple of them. So that's number 1594 for the bracelet. And then the ring is number 990. Just add a little bling bling on your finger. So again, really super cute. Again, 6886 is the necklace, 534 is the earring, 2458 is the pin, and 1594 is the bracelet, 990 is the ring. All right, I have two of these beauties. This is number 6756. Comes with a petite pair of earrings that matches, that complements the beading there. I partnered it with number 2319. These are post earrings, but it picks up the brassy color of the stones. You see that brass stone, like these, painted stone. These are really pretty. Now I have two of those left. You can get both of them and stack. Some of you like to stack, so you can get both of those and stack them together, or you could just do one by herself, which is number 6756, and 2319 is the earring. All right, moving on to this next beauty. fun little charm necklace. This is number 6872. Comes with the petite earrings. You've got some extender back there so you can make her longer. But look at all these fun charms on here. It's like a little pearl here. This, I think, is a little butterfly. So you've got a lot of the little butterflies and charms, a little clover on there. So we partnered her with number 2302 to pick up the butterfly motif that is in this necklace. So that's 2302, or you can partner with number 540 if you want a little bit more bling in that butterfly. Because if you notice this butterfly here, she's a little blinged out. Super cute, super cute. So 6872 is the necklace, 2302 is the earring, 540 is that ring. Now I forget how many of those necklaces I have, but I think I have a couple of those. All right. I believe I have 2 left of this necklace. This is number 6925. You've got a really nice pair of earrings that already come with it. You have that extender on this one, and the earring is this color of beading. Now, this one is another one of those, don't fret or don't worry about matching silver and gold, because the gold is really subtle. Like you have some gold pieces here. The base of here is gold, but the main strapping is red. So it already comes with these really cool earrings. But what I did is I wanted to pull out the brown and the red in here. So I partnered it with number 2522 because I love that brown. You've got that brown and kind of yellow tint, because these, even though they're kind of a darker color, they almost pick up a little of that yellow, that yellowing kind of color. And then I partnered it with number 930, which is this brown ring. So you pull up the brown in the earring, and then you pull the brown in the area of the necklace. And then I partnered it because I'm doing the brown and red. So this is 1548. Here is the red acrylic. So it really complements the strapping. And then in this beading, you get that brown and red tone in there. And I just really like it. That's a really pretty bead. Again, that's number 1548 for this acrylic bracelet. So again, the necklace is 6925. The earring is number 2522. 930 is the ring, and 1548 is the necklace. All right, this is also a one and done, this cute little pearl. This is number 6851. You've got some extender so you can make her a little bit longer. She's got the petite earrings. But I love that it's several strands, and then there's this big, huge marble-esque like bead in the middle. So we wanted to complement her with a bigger pearl. These are poles. This is number 2565. So just to give you a bigger pearl, since the necklace itself have the bigger pearl. And then we partnered her with some other things. This is number 2698. It's a one and done. It's a cute little bracelet with pearls. It's like a double strand, but you've got those different shapes of the bigger pearls and the little pearls. So I think that goes nicely with that. And then we partnered it with this pin, number 2572. I love that it's got the bling to it, and then it's that little pop of pearl in the middle. And then I did something different. I know we normally pearl, but I wanted to add something different. So this is number 924. It is a one and done. But look at this cute little white flower. And I love that I think she goes well with it. This doesn't have to be a pearl, but she has that pearl-esque look. If you can see the little bit of a shimmer to it. That's number 924. That is a one and done as well. So again, the necklace is 6851. That's a one and done. The earrings, 2565. I have several of those. The bracelet, 2698 is a one and done. 924 is a one and done. And then the pin, 25.72. I think I have 2 maybe left of those. All right, we're getting down to the last 2 items. Here's another cute little stack, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So let me get another ring holder. I don't have as many ring holders, so I have to, if I do a lot of rings, I've got to go with it. Okay, so this one I have several options. So first of all, take a look. This is a stacked. These are 2 separate necklaces. So let's show you this one first. This is a one and done. This is number 6819. She's at her maximum length. She's got the pink earrings. What's nice about this is it's that little flower motif there. So what I did with her, I matched her up with number 6808. Now 6808, she's got a little bit of extender, so you can make her longer as well. Now that one I have 2 of. I have 2 of that one, but I like that kind of layered. It's a little bit harder trying to layer it back with one hand. But look at that. You've got those similar flowers in that piece. All right. There we go. So I gave you some options. Staying with the pink and then just putting a little heart in it. This is number 2525. So you can partner her this way. She picks up all of that pretty pink and iridescent tint. Or if you just want to add something more of a silver, this is number 2690. I just like those because those are funky. They're kind of fun. So you've got the softness of the flowers and then just a little edginess with the earrings. Then we partner with a couple of the options. Number 914 is that flower. Is that not cute? If that's too much flower for you, then 727, it's flower S, but it just gives you more artistic feel. That's a super cute ring as well at 727. And then 2540 is this flower pin. So, you know, just a really super cute option. So again, let me give you those numbers. 6819 is the one and done, longer one. 6808 is the one here. The earrings, 2525 for the pink hearts. These are 2690. 914 for the flower ring here. 727. And then 2540. All right, last but definitely not least is number 6930. You've got a little bit of extender. Drops down into this beautiful heart, slanted heart. And then as you see, it's a purple. Now, what also would go with that, I partnered it with number 178 because it's that darker purple in there. But what also would go with this is number 2360 because you have that same style of the slanted heart. So either one of those would go. And I have 2 of those left. That is number 6930. Woo! I showed you a lot. If you see anything you want, please put it in the comment. Or you can go straight to the website and order it. And I will send that out to you. All right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.